It can even, you can stream live on WhatsApp. You know there is WhatsApp streaming.
Yes, there is.
So now, young guys in Lagos are wearing these glasses, and ragged policemen that are frustrated in the force are now stopping them. They stop one, they beat him up and ask him to pay 1 million naira. And he was recording them. And he sent a video to the police. You see, what I like about Lagos police, the leaders in Lagos police, the controllers of Lagos police, they don't tolerate all this inhuman treatment of citizens. They don't tolerate torture, they don't tolerate harassment, but in cases where those who have felt victim could report with evidence, most of those that are involved in such type of criminal character of harassing and beating and torturing, most of them are dismissed. Some are demoted. Some are dismissed. Quickly they'll do gadroom, they'll court-martial them. Oddly, what do you call it? I don't know. They'll charge them and then they'll take decision. And we find that the commissioners of police, they don't refer this case in most cases to Abuja. They take decision there, and that decision stand. So we are looking forward to a new Nigerian police, not police that will say, "Who do you think you are? Who do you know? Do you know who I am?" Start slapping you, start beating you up, as had happened at City Gate the other few days back. Yes. It's not done. And they say police is your friend, and eventually the police become an enemy, and that's why people don't cooperate. Sometimes if you give information to the police, the next time the guilty person is telling you, police, even within the police system, there are those who leak whatever is happening in their station. You sat in the beer parlor, after 1 or 2 bottles, you begin to tell the stories of their operations. And that's why in every major drinking house, police must attach a CID. And that's why in each motor park, in each motor garage, there must be secret service. Because there is a connivance between the drivers and kidnappers. From a motor park here in Mina, Absalam Abubakar, somebody enter motor only to reach Regina. The van parked, the vehicle parked behind the Golf, and the driver jumped out, entered the Golf, and ran away, leaving the people that are in the van flabbergasted. And it's already getting to 6-7, getting to night. But God, in infinite mercy, sent them reprieve. There was a military van that is on patrol of that area, and they took them to Kaduna. So beware when you go to the motor park. I suspect all of them that are working there. They are suspects. The police and the SSS and the military intelligence should do more. There's a lot going on. Who you say, okay, on the news this morning, you said over 20,000 cattle have been rustled, and how many people died? The Fulani people that were killed. It was in the news this morning, in the Hausa News, Radio France. Who collected those stolen cattle?
23 cows.
And 20,000?
20,000
in 5 years. Who collected the cattle? Who collected? Who collected? Who is collecting? Who is the collector? Who is the receiver? For a goods to be stolen, there must be a receiver of stolen goods. Who are those receiving it? There should be in-depth. Bola Tinubu have the opportunity to change Nigeria. It's not only from their tax collection, financial regulations, mopping up all the money, bringing in money as a resource. No, and then squandering it as if it's not worth the value.
Baba, this thing you're talking about, gathering money, yes, it's not all about gathering money.
It's not about governance. Is not about collecting money and then giving it out, and those who gave to scandalize themselves by squandering it without something tangible to show.
No accountability.
No accountability. No direction.
Look at
no concise development plan.
Baba,
no rolling plan.
We are discussing with you over the weekend the fact they share this month. This is the highest in the history of fact sharing in this country. 2 trillion.
But when you are when you are talking of the highest, you are saying it's the highest fact shared. What is the value of naira to dollar? Do you know what we people in Nupe call this type of magnanimous mountains of cash? Finibasa.
Finibasa, yes. Yes.
If you don't know how to speak Nupe, ask somebody who speaks Nupe. What the meaning of Fini Basa? It's buy nothing. What does it buy? It's worthless. It's devalued. It's like you taking you take a sack, like in Zimbabwe at a time, you take a sack of Zimbabwe dollar to buy bread. Like sometimes in Ghana, before they get it right, a CD, one CD is up to $1 is up to 20,000 CD. Until they get it right. So our own issue is there. When are we going to get it right? Naira dollar value. When are we going to get it right?
That's the big question.
And then when are you going to showcase your achievement? Achievement, the real achievement that touches everybody, not the achievement that touches a particular sector. No, not the achievement that touches few individuals. Achievement that, because you are talking of launching of health 365.
Yes.
That's something.
Very good.
But is there personnel? Do you have health personnel? Do you have the personnel to man those positions, to deliver the professional care that is required?
And what type of equipment are you bringing?
And then what type of equipment are you bringing in? Do they have the right equipment? Are you also considering the fact that there is no power supply in most of the rural areas? Are you going to match whatever are coming in with the solar panels? Are you going to now have training and train and retrain so that people don't do wrong fake laboratory results? You know, there are some labs, they don't conduct any, they don't have reactor, they don't have equipment for tests. They give you fake laboratory test. They give you fake result. If you look at the results on your sheet and the parameters, and you look at the person, say, are you the one in this condition? Like PSA, PSA 50, 100, 200, PSA, the PSA of a cancer antigen. I mean, not cancer at that time, but prostate, prostate antigen. And then you are saying the result is 200. When the benchmark is 8, the worst case scenario is 20, and you are telling me it's 200, and you are, I'm still urinating without a catheter. And there's no traces of blood in the urine that must manifest the element of growth that is leading to cancer, spreading prostate cancer. So what's happening to us? Where have we lost it? The standardized, typical British culture of keeping the institutions straightforward, consistently, and working is lost to sentimentality of tribalism, sort of tribal jingoism, and you have lost it to also, what do I call it? Is it family and friends type of attitudinal concept?
Nepotism.
And yes, nepotism, sectionalism, nepotism, primitivity. I'm the one who get it, now my chance, now me get on. I go do on my way, not consulting anybody. Just waking up and say, okay, I want a so project in so place. No consultation, no looking at the plan, no looking at the financial implication, no looking at the benefit ratio. No, that's not how Nigeria used to be governed. Going back to the colonial era, coming to era of civil government from Samud Bello, Tafawa Balewa, to Shehu Shagari, and then to the military rule. Even the military have a working plan. Even the military have a rolling plan. Even the military have a development plan. But here now, do you have a plan? Or do you wake up and then start hallucinating and start quoting figures which cannot be verified and which are not on the ground reality, not there? I don't know.
Baba, if each government that comes with its own development plan, this is just suppose what you are talking about, personalizing the government. If I thought the thing is for the country or for the people, once a government set up a development plan, you should follow it, not wasting money, because if you see setting up a development plan in this country is huge resources. You see a governor who knows, okay, come vision so, and that company will come with jettison that one, throw all the research, all the things that has been done into it, they will throw it away, bring another one, and you bring another people again that you consultant.
You are talking of Vision 2020. Vision
Where is that situated?
2020 of Talba.
Yes, the
Vision
money
2020.
Baba, the money they sank into that Vision 2020.
Why the airport city?
You see hillocks going around.
Why the airport city?
Baba,
Why the city mall, the big mall in the Minnesota city, that was supposed to be around the mobile when the market was demolished? Why that?
the shopping mall.
The shopping malls, some of the construction has been abandoned for the past 10 years. What happened? Are you going to revisit them?
How about our own stadium?
And then the stadium that you took,
shame now.
It's a shame. Now you see, you took a stadium. You know, when you don't consult, you don't consult. You don't, when somebody said, "I have an idea," you look down on him. When somebody says this is a proposal, if it doesn't fit into your own primitive thinking, you say it's abhorrent. Do you? We proposed a stadium of 20-seater at that time, a typical stadium in the outskirts of London, 20,000 seater, and then we say, okay, let them come forward, and then they say 10 million pounds, a beautiful structure. Now we say, okay, where do we fix it? We are looking around. Where do you put it? I mean, you are looking at the stadium, the people that are coming to the stadium, and they'll say, okay, you have this Bahago secondary school. Relocate it. Find another location for it. And then level that place. And there are those who have already encroached on the land of Bahago secondary school. Tell them to park. It's a legal encroachment. The boundary of that stadium will be the abattoir. Yes. And then because of the traffic that can be congesting on that road towards Boso, you move it in. You move it in and make a beautiful stadium. Build a very beautiful stadium. Very beautiful. Fantastic. They didn't listen to us. They prefer a caricature. They're so primitive and backward and negative in their thinking. And they're not looking ahead. We don't have a stadium here. Bauko Togora is not a stadium.
But if you ask me, left to me, if you can see the central mosque there, you know, this is just a small central mosque before IBB gave it the edifice we are noticed today. After compensation, many people have moved out, and the compensation was a very beautiful one.
And some people refuse to move.
They refuse to move. That's the topic for another discussion for another day. The same thing that is done in that place can still be done in that Bako Contogoya.
No. Yes. You have not traveled. Isimina is growing. Population is growing. And those days when that stadium was fixed there, the population and the interest in games is not as this much. That place is too. Look, take Bahago.
Since Bahago is within the towns.
Bring Bahago Secondary School, relocate it to that location.
Okay.
Build beautiful classrooms. Make it ground floor, first floor. Plan it properly. You need proper planning in the design because of the student population. And it cannot be a burden anymore. It has to be there because no space to build hostels. Let it be a day. And then build a beautiful stadium, realistically cost, professional constructed, not a caricature construction company. That's another option. Or we'll look around again, look very carefully around the airport, all the airport. There is a space where we have Namin. There is a space.
You know, but that place was formerly designed, it was supposed to be converted to stadium, national stadium.
Where?
That's airport we're talking about, that old airport.
No, you know, initially, you know, things happen, and it happened the way it happened. So if you go deeper and you begin to if you begin to ask questions, you become enemy of state. Because there are people who don't want to listen to reality of what has happened or what is happening. And that's why we begin to adopt what they call self-censorship. Yes. Because you are not in London, you are not in New York, you are not in Washington, D.C.
When you can express yourself.
Where you have people that can understand, who are educated enough. There are people with PhD, but they are idiots. A PhD holder and a retired senior civil servant. The mind is corrupted. He can't be that. You can't compare that to the years of Ali Akilu, to the years of Shehu Shagari, to the years of top civil servants who gave their best, whose opinions are respected. It's like judges. There are top clean judges that are respected judges, that are worshipped. Decisions those decisions of those judges are recognized and respected and upheld. And it's become a case, the Lord so, Lord Jenny, Lord this, Lord that. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not learned. So I cannot I'm not speaking on behalf of the legal profession, but there are lawyers, there are judges that are respected, there are lawyers that are respected, there are judges that are condemned because of their unreasonableness, because of their pronouncement that are criminally minded, because they took part, they took side. They are looking at the facts of the case and taking a decision. Sometimes even a judgment is written for you to read. That's how low we have become. Or you receive a telephone call. This is what I want you to do. Or the person that is in front of you is related to you one way or the other, so you bend it to favor him. Or they bring money for you to give to the owner. You decided to sit on it, be negotiating your commission. There are local Sharia judges that negotiate for bribery. And then your learned friends now, your learned men become go between of that corrupt practice. Yes, I say so. So you can look at it. A coin has two faces. Depends the face you are going to look, but still maintain the value. It's the same. A dollar is a dollar. It can be having a photograph of Roosevelt or Trump, but still have the same. But if you put a Trump on the dollar today, a lot of people reject it.
Okay, Baba. Despite the high level of devaluation of our currency today, relatively, if you want to look at the money that is coming to state governors, state government per se, you realize that
the money coming to the state governors.
State governors.
State government.
Yes.
In some states, don't you see Ayabelo telling the member, telling
go
House
and
of,
support
everything
he brought.
And everybody should sit on the floor.
Yeah. They all sat on the floor. This is somebody who's been dragged by EFCC, running here and there.
Shameless.
He is asking the entire State Assembly of Kogi
to sit down on the floor.
Sit down on the floor.
And then
go back and support whatever. He said whatever he brought, support it. Why are we so that is to say, no any State Assembly member have the power or the rights or have the audacity and guts to question what is coming into the state on a monthly basis. So you see, state governors get close to 20 or more than 20 billion coming to the state coffer on monthly basis, and yet project has been abandoned. Civil servant salary is not going
the way it is. The pensioners are not paid.
Dying. Yes. And contractors are being packed out because they are not being paid.
They are not being paid.
Upon all this, you still have governors going out to
borrow. Yes, why not?
Increasing the debt profile of state.
Why not?
So where is transparent? Where is accountability? And nobody is asking.
How can you ask?
You ask, you go.
You ask, you are now.
Today you have speakers at the pulpit of the governors.
Why not?
Just look at what happened in Benue State. Within the weekend,
the speaker resigned. And the new speaker
they had an emergency meeting
in the weekend. Right?
They could not even wait till Monday. They have.
But the one that resigned, if he decided to become campaign director for second term of the governor, probably they will bring him back.
Because that issue. So because
don't you see somebody that had a case and he took case to court over 10 year allegation, over 10 year short charging, is there begging again for forgiveness?
Because when
and again, in my own case, if I have a dirty file, don't you think they could have exhumed that file and take me to court?
Baba,
for stealing.
You just remember when we had that altercation. We talk about these things. I said only God knows this level of desperation.
From 1999 to date, I have not supplied a pencil to Niger State government. And none of the three governors from Kure to Talba to Abulolo have said give him 50 million from public coffer. No. I went to hospital for terrible surgery in Cairo. I want to refer back, and that is when I can't afford it again, I refuse to go. I'm still carrying some metals in my bag. At the first one that I went, I was given a one-way ticket. They never expected me to survive it, and I came back. Subsequently, I went back twice or thrice because those metals in my bag became very uncomfortable. The last one I went to Malaysia, I went on my own expenses. I didn't ask anybody for anything. Go and check records. The total of 8 years of Korea, how much was I given? I say even a dash. Check record. Talba's 8 years. What did I take? If I stole, what did I steal? And then Abulolo. I'm closer to him now at his house of office than when he was in the office. Go and check. Go and find out. We could have stolen $1 was 50 kobo, and we didn't. 10 million pounds given to me on behalf of government of Niger State, and I brought it to them. And how much did they give me? Thank you, 300 naira. And I have no regret. So, look, Apaya, you have to look at how you have been brought up. And that's why we are saying that your environment, your background, your brought up, your discipline of your father to you, your mothers to you, the way we tell you, if you see anything that doesn't belong to you, don't take it. That was what we have been told from childhood. That when you visit people, they'll throw money on the ground, thinking that they are going to test you. My mother used to tell me. In fact, my mother used to put money somewhere that if you need money, look here, take it. Yes, she was selling kulikuli, and whenever every Friday if she make money, she would carelessly put the container of the money where I can see it. So if I need money, I can go there and pick.
Not letting you have been set up.
No, she tried to do that so that I don't have a need to look at any other person's own. If you want to take mine.
Okay.
And when I realized it, she was deliberately setting me up to take her own. I stopped taking it. And she never complained. My mother never beat me one day. She never. But my father, Kai, I'm a beat hell out of me. So, but that's how it is. You have to have a vision. A leader is created. A leader is been prepared from day one to be a leader. And if you're a leader from day one, lead. Lead with the fear of God. Lead with satisfaction that you have done the best for your people, and your name will be written in gold long after you are gone.
Do not allow your personal interest to override your official conduct.
But how can you do that?
But
how can you conclude that? How can you do that? When you must give contract to your relatives, when you must give contract to your friends, when you must invite your friends to come, our chance has come. This is our chance. Come and chop.
Then you are deviating from the core value of leadership.
Whatever you deviate, this is Africa, and this is Nigeria, and this is 2025. What do you expect?
But everybody will have to be accountable now, either here
accountable.
or the year after. Yes.
How many people think of accountability? You think of because you are a poor man. That's why you think of accountability.
But you think of the hereafter.
Because you are still believing in God. How many people believe in God? How many people? Somebody will go to the mosque, is in the front row, but when you come to your house, you go to another corner, he has a shrine. Where you go and put blood.
Okay, Baba, just opposing this, there was a time Fantami, former minister of digital communication, said in Mecca, when they are in Mecca, a senator was confessing that they're talking about fear of God. He said, you think about fear of God and you come to National Assembly, there's nothing like fear of God here. Because if they don't even believe there is God, that if there is God, how will people pray to God and God will give power to somebody and they will collect? After election, they will announce this is real, but they will collect. They will take it back. Records have shown that, okay, you contested and you won. only for the figures to be changed. And that's why you have somebody who is number 3 on the ballot become the governor.
Oga, you see, when people are going up, you see, there is a mafia type of syndrome. There is a Sicilian mafia syndrome. You know, mafia are divided into different zones. There is Japanese, and then there is this Venezuelan that Trump is trying to create trouble for himself by mobilizing warships to go into Venezuela, forgetting the Bay of Pigs of American effort to take off Cuba, to take off Castro in Cuba.
Yes, in Cuba.
Bay of Pigs in 1960s. Yes. Can you remember the CIA operation that failed?
Yes, well, operation of the CIA. Yes.
So now they want to divert mind of the people from the slaughter in Gaza, from the mass murder of the Arabs in Gaza, because they are looking at Gaza as a choice land for hotels and boulevard. They build beautiful boulevard, beautiful hotels on the bones and blood of the Palestinians. They are starving them, starve them, don't give them food, kill them, murder their children, murder their women, destroy them. In 25th and in 20th century, after we have condemned Hitler's mass murder of Jews, and then the United Nations is no more. The United Nations is gone. The Security Council is gone. America, that would to say America of John Kennedy, America of America, America of those the America we used to respect and dream about, where we were praying to go. When we were growing up, everybody wants to go to America. But if you see today the real America, you say, I would be like, I'd rather stay in Nigeria. There is nothing there. Most of their streets are filled up with drug addicts, homelessness. You see people lying about. Even New York, Washington, D.C., California is worst. Los Angeles. People sleep on the road.
It's a gradual payback time.
No, it's not a question of payback. It's degeneration, degradation, backwardness. The richer get richer. The poor get poorer. Crime is there. Gun violence is everywhere.
You know why I say it's a payback?
Shooting at every minute. Somebody has been shot.
America have destroyed many countries. I've destroyed many countries when they will go, they will, through CIA, ignite war, so that at the end of the day, you come and buy weapons.
So when you talk of mafia politics, you look at our condition, you look at us. If you have any alarm, any syndrome of pity, we'll pity ourselves. When will we have courage of Murtala Muhammad? When will we have steadfastness of Obasanjo? When will we have developmental stride of Babangida? When will we have rugged thinkers like Aminu Kanu, who come out and say, I stand for the common man? How can we get people of Tai Solari? Where is this lawyer, Gani Fawemi? Where are the replica of Man Aminu Kanu? Why is Ahmadu Bello, who will say the way it is, but I still remain a royalty, but you still say, I want to work for my people? Presenting royalty in terms of not consuming the resource of the state, but living for the leadership, providing the required leadership for the state. It's not conspicuous consumption. It's not to gallop down. It's not buying Rolls Royce, buying flamboyant vehicles, living a flamboyant life, eating gluttonously, but providing that leadership, taking it to the level of spirituality, and standing strong that, okay, if you come and kill me, I'm not running away. And those who run eventually die too. Those who have the foreknowledge of the mass murder that was coming in, eventually they all die. And they told Akintola, go and wait for your death. Me too, I'm staying here put. Akintola said, let's run to Niger. He said, we are not going. I'm not running. And those who killed him, what is it? The so-called revolution they were talking about. Why is the revolution? Are we better now than before? Do you have the railway running between Kano and Lagos now? Do you have water coming down your pipes? 10, 20 years ago, you open the tap, water will flow. Now, do you have a tap? Do you have water? You go to hospital, they'll even give you the medicine free. They'll treat you and give you the medicine free, and nobody charging you any kobo. Before we begin to say, okay, everybody have to stand for himself. Nobody owes you a living. IMF, World Bank, treatise. Before we sold our soul to IMF and World Bank. And what did you borrow the money for? You buy a new aircraft, marry a new wife, build a new private residence, so that when you die, they still bury you in a common grave. And everybody will run away. Even the palace you built, everybody will abandon it.
Well, most of our leaders don't see the vanity in life.
No, it's not the vanity. It's competition. Kai ni masenai. Say kai, say kai. Sani say kai. Babangida will tell Sani Abacha. Sani say kai, and Sani did it by rejecting Abiola's election, and then tell Babangida to annul it at gunpoint, and they did.
And what was the end result?
But still, they are paying. All the loot of Abacha is still coming back. If he didn't do what he did, if he didn't do Seni Manai, probably what he took will not be asked to be returned. So that's how it is.
Okay, let's take some more headlines.
All right, let's see on the Guardian news headlines here. Extreme heat exposes over 2.4 billion workers to growing risk, say global agencies. And then NNPCL deducts 235.6 billion naira in 7 months for oil search in North Frontier basins. And then also federal government is saying here 1 trillion naira is needed yearly to sustain school feeding program.
Well, which school feeding?
The school feeding that was abandoned, I think.
So what do you now bring the school feeding?
I don't know.
I think they said they were bringing it back to
When?
to 2026.
That's next year.
Is that not an election campaign?
Baba, are you having 2025 budgets?
No.
We are still running 2024 budget.
So by 2026 we are going to run 2025. Good luck.
No, it's just a kind of reverse.
Round robin.
Okay.
So the continuation of a homegrown feeding program, which have actually many experts said it has during the period of for the Muhammadu Buhari, it has actually increased the level of enrollment in schools.
But what about the security that's supposed to organize security for schools? Look at what happened in Katsina now. Al-Malum Fashi, more than 50 people killed in the mosque. A lot have run into the bush. Look at what happened in Sokoto 2 days ago. Running away from the bandits, about 3-5 people drowned. Run into the river, women and children on their back, as it was as it happened in Wushishi some years back, where 30 people drowned. When are you going to get the public safety predominantly your major front banner issue?
Baba, do you see a video circulating on social media where a legislator, as part of his constituency, bought guns, and I think there are military people teaching them how to shoot to protect themselves? I said, so we have been degenerating to this.
It's not degeneration.
What I'm saying is,
It's not
degeneration.
It's not degeneration. It's not degeneration. We are still going back to what are the priorities of the government and what are the needed concepts.
So the priority of those people now is security, to secure themselves. So the legislator bought guns.
They should now look at the laws of the
themselves.
country. They should look at the laws and allow private ownership of certain caliber of rifles. Yes.
I was so excited when I saw, because you can't continue to wait.
You can't be waiting for gangsters to come and
always be killing you.
And come and kill you, and they'll take you out, chain you. They are buying chains. The Fulani gangsters are buying chain in the bush. They will chain you, and then they'll be negotiating. The slavery is back.
But do you call it slavery?
It's worse than slavery. It's gangsterism. They took you to the bush, tie you up, no bath, no food, nothing. And then they are negotiating, come and pay for you.
But
Now, what do they do? Those millions they collect.
Where are they
Buy
spending the
more
money?
weapons. And then
Where are they? Where are they?
Who is
what I
laundering
think
the
they
money for
do.
them?
Who is
For
funding
any gangster to succeed in the bush, somebody in the city is aiding and abetting him.
Baba, I think if you call them gangsters, you are even trying to,
It's terrorism.
these people are beasts now because they eat human. They eat human being.
So, what do you expect?
They roast human being and they are eating. Videos going, they circulating on media.
I don't want to talk too much of it. Now you're increasing.
all right, government, of course, stop unlawful.
I cannot continue. Give me a break.
All right,
The issue of this country is killing us. It's degenerating to animal kingdom. There's no human face to it. Money coming to people to manage, and they are stealing it.
they got yours through.
Sorry, when Baba say animal kingdom, it's remember me about Animal Farm. You see, that's
George Orwell.
that by George Orwell. It has actually depicted a complete African leadership. Most importantly, Nigerian system of leadership. In Animal Farm, here you have an animal taking care of the animals in the farm. At a point, some animals gang up and call for rebellion to chase Mr. Jones out of the animal farm so that it could be a purely animal thing. Relatively, some of the animals were doing well when Mr. Jones was feeding them, rearing them, taking care of them. But when animals gang up, the pigs leading the rebellion, when the pigs came to power, they say all animals are equal.
But
That was the initial, the initial slogan, and they all embraced it. They were going. They get other animals the impetus to chase the man out of the farm. At the end of the way, the Azul power, the pigs, who are the aim of their affairs, begin to change some of the commandments. They say all animals are equal, but some are more equal
than
others. They begin to change some of these commandments. Anything that walks on two legs is an enemy. That was before. The pig started walking on two legs. Anything that sleeps on bed is an enemy. Small times, pigs started sleeping on bed. Anyone who eats the fruit of another animal's labor is an enemy. They begin to take milk and other of produced by other animals. This is how they scatter the animal farm. Very microscopic, few animals in the farm, you understand, begin to change the whole thing. They now become a kind of emperors. They became the worst than what animals were doing. This is what we are doing. We said military are enemies of peace and progress. But if you look at it today, most of the tangible project that is moving the country today, mostly are done by the military.
The military, yeah.
And I say this thing in as much as they said the worst democracy government is better than the military regime. Fine. The politicians should prove to us. They should show us with statistics, with empirical evidence. Let's be pragmatic. Okay, compare from 1999, return of democracy from 1999 to date. I stand to take these things. It's not as if IBB is a Nigerite. But all the presidents from 1999 to today put all their projects. In fact, just take one aspect so that you can understand what we are saying. Just take the aspect of road construction. Compare the four presidents, Obasanjo, Yar'Adua, Goodluck, Led Buhari, and the current government of Tinubu. Put all their projects together. Compare with what IBB has done in terms of road construction.
Even in Lagos,
if they can come anywhere close
most
to
of
it.
the bridges in Lagos were, in fact, all the bridges in Lagos.
Just road, just on road, though. Not about, forget about even the people that empowered, the actual privatization that have seen the light of Dangote and the likes, who are now helping the country now. If they are not been liberalized, if the monopoly have not been broken, do you think if the relative this thing were development we witness we have today? So anybody who want to tell us, that's why I'm bringing this issue of animal farm. Anybody who want to tell us this thing, politician, please, our leaders, prove it to us. Prove it to us that the military junta are enemies of peace and progress, that you, the democratically elected leaders, are the real people who want to take the country into to promised land. Yes.
Yeah, I think that, of course, he has reminded you what, the former president, that's the military head of state, General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, had done during his time. Of course, the military era was actually better than what we're experiencing today in Nigeria. It's insecurity everywhere, and then, of course, food. If there is no, if the environment is not secured, you know very well people won't go back to farm. I want to tell you that I have a lot of baggy people who are now in my village. We are leasing lands out to them to farm on. 3 months, 4 months, it depends on the crop you want to plant there. Now, leaving their areas, and then people don't really see this. We in the local areas, or the rural areas rather, are the ones seeing our fellow Nigerites who are coming to us in zone A there to beg to have maybe a plot of land or 2 plots of land to farm on. Some of them have gone as far as apart from Kacha, as far as Eson, Lemu and the rest like that, to go and farm there. If you look at some of their, is it zone B, right? Or zone C there, you find out that a lot of them have run away because some of their brothers, siblings, or maybe parents have been kidnapped and killed. No, and it's not secured. You don't expect me, who of course inherited a land from my own father, and want to go back to farming when it is farming season, for example, and then somebody comes from nowhere and tells me before I farm on this land I must pay so amount of money, or
you have to pay levy.
You leave.
Let me
then when I come to harvest again, I'll have to pay some amount of money before I harvest what I have planted. Nobody you give me plant. So I think we have to be extra careful. And I want to remind people that on Friday morning I reminded them that there is the Quran, and of course the Bible has told us what liars will face after this. And then I also read the Quran where it says that there is of course a huge curse on a person who lies. And then, of course, the person is actually, inviting the anger of God on him. So I think we should be extra careful when we are giving informations out, or when we are telling the public, just because we are, egocentric. A lot of us are egocentric just because I'm getting something from a buyer, for example. If you do mistake, I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
I think these are some of the problems I think we have. Our brothers are dying in Niger State.
Look at it. It's very easy now. It's open. It's a debate. You can challenge any of these political leaders
with facts
to debate. Just comparatively show us. You have different aspects of our life. You're talking about the security, you have our education, you talk about health, you talk about all other aspects of life. Which one comparatively can you say, okay, you have developed here, you have grown, you have surpassed the people you collected this leadership from? The people you make us believe are our enemies of progress. Fine. Nobody is saying military regime is better than democracy. At least for democracy, we are
freedom of speech,
having the freedom here to come and express ourselves. It's one thing for you to have something pain in the mind, and you don't have the opportunity to express it,
and even allowing callers to call in.
Yes. So when you have the opportunity to express your feelings, even if nobody have come to your aid, at least 50% of that tension has been dispelled. So it's good that yes, democracy provide that opportunity. But apart from that, what other things? So leaders should always know that what you have now is a privilege. If you are a governor, how many people in your state, in your family, or in the entire state will become governor before the world will come to an end? If you are a president, how many people will become president? So what is given to you, you are just rendable with faith. You should understand that it's an opportunity that God has given to test you, and the test does not stay here on earth. In the hereafter, you will be accountable. You can imagine a leader, they say, you are going to ask you your words, all people who are under you, how they feel on daily basis, how are they being secured, anything that concerns their life. So you should understand that leadership is a very, very Herculean task, that the day they elect you, you should be crying, because they've given a burden that only God only fear of God and the spirit of patriotism can help you. How many of leaders have fear of God and spirit of patriotism?
That's what Baba just said. None of them, some of them do not have the fear of God. And of course, you talked about the former governor of, Kogi State, who asked, those State House members to sit. Constitutionally, I think those are the only people who have the power to even impeach a governor.
Let me tell you
but today in Nigeria,
the shameful part of that video when I was watching. In fact, I couldn't even watch it to an end. I have to switch
an ex-governor.
When they came, before they even asked them to start sitting, they start sitting on the floor.
Imagine.
This is an ex-governor. He has done his time. Why should you belittle yourself to that extent? And when you saw they do that, he asked, because I believe it is the entire House of Assembly that come, he asked them to go and a kind of be a overstamp. That is exactly what he told them. Go and be a overstamp of your governor. Anything he brought, sign it. That is a backwardness when it comes to issue of calling for development. It's a backwardness of the highest order.
And I think, Paya, our people just elect people. We need to start looking at those we are voting into the State House of Assembly. For example, somebody will just walk up from nowhere. Maybe he was somewhere before, and then because he feels, oh, I have the money, let me just go and loan money and then go for this, and then you got the opportunity. You don't even know why you are there. And that's why today somebody will run 8 years, 6 years, or maybe 8 years in a State House of Assembly. You don't even talk anything. What are you there for? You're there to enact law for the betterment and for, of course, the people. But they don't really know. I think they are just there to collect some allowances. And then I saw something here on our Guardian newspaper saying stop unlawful pay rise of politicians. Serap urges Tinubu. And if you look at it today, there are allowances that when you get to that house, apart from your basic salary, the salary they give them, the State House, I'm not saying, in fact, politicians in general, what they give them is even much more than the salaries they receive. There is wardrobe, there is furniture, there is, even the car they use. There is a lot of allowances that when you bring them together, it's a huge amount of money that would have empowered a lot of graduates in this country.
No, in the country.
I said something with somebody in my local government. I said, okay, instead of you to go to a member State House of Assembly in my local government there, why not go with a proposal? You as a member, give him the idea of sponsoring people to school scholarships. Now, Mr. Apaya, no be by force a person go university. There are diplomas now in different universities that only 4 semesters, 2 years you are done. You get my point? But they are not doing it. Instead, they want to see these young men come to their office. Hey, Sekai. I think our politicians love praises. I have discovered that. And again, I want to add this before you say something. It's now time, it's high time rather, for our leaders to make security a priority before other things. Security should be a priority. That is one. And then followed by food, health, and then of course any other thing that will follow. But security should be a priority. The former president of Nigeria, of course, late President Buhari, says no country and nobody would like to invest in a country where there is insecurity. I see no reason why some of us are going around, sign NOUs, and you think these people are not smart. I don't want to go to an area where I won't be able to sell with rest of mind.
Yes, sir. Quickly, let me just ask that we'll go into the next paper. The reason why they will hardly make security a priority, insecurity is an industry of its own today in this country. Yes.
Insecurity.
Yeah, it's an industry
so people
of its
listening,
own.
Yeah.
Yes. Because there was a documentary we played here of Daily Trust when they are talking about the huge money that is going to governor in the name of security vote. They say Governor Adeleke is engulfing almost 600 million naira on monthly basis. There are states.
Security.
Yes, that's they call it security vote. Security vote. That's what they call the money. The money
every
that
month it comes.
Every month
we know.
is the money. It is a money that has no any accountability. Nobody will come for you to come and account for it. In a state where there are a kind of is a volatile states, states like Borno, Katsina, Niger,
Exactly.
Benue, all those ones. They, if a delegate will be taking 600 billion naira monthly,
I think these are states that you have mentioned
yes,
deserves more.
because if the Daily Trust is saying the report, the investigation, they said there are some states that are taking even $1 billion on monthly basis as a security vote.
That accountability.
So
no,
tell me,
wow.
where you provide security, which is not out of hand, it is not out of reach for you to provide security. If you look at Niger State today, if the government, both local, state, and federal level, are very serious in providing security for Niger Light, for Niger State, the boundary, despite being the biggest in terms of landmass, it's very easy. We shouldn't go into security into that detail. But again, how will you allow people to be secured when you've been losing this money? If people are secured, then what? There wouldn't be need for any security vote. There isn't need for you to be packing all this large chunk of money, the money that could have set pensioners. If you take 1 billion naira today, and
Every month
between
to
you
help.
and your God,
Yes.
with fear of God and fear of the day you're going to leave power and you'll be called for accountability. If you take 1 billion naira, say you want to settle pensioner, only God knows the number of households that you're going to revive. A billion. So take it for 12 months. In 12 months, that security vote. Okay, let me channel it to security vote. And be paying pensioner. 12 billion, Baba. Yes, sir.
You'll soon get hypertension.
No.
Baba, you too, you know the number of calls you see from pensioners.
You are a problem.
Not even the political leaders again.
You are a problem.
Okay, help me so that I can identify my problem, so I can stay away.
Do you know that in the beginning of the coal mining, inside the mine, there are horses that are pulling the coal?
Yes.
Those horses have never seen light. No proper oxygen. When they age and they cannot pull the coal anymore, they bring them out to go and die. Those are the beginning of the industrial revolution, where they use coal. If you live in Europe, especially part of Greenland, part of colder part of Europe, and if you live in America, extreme, where there is extreme cold, minor, or you live in Russia, Siberia, you'll be able to value heat, and you can respect coal to keep warm. Here we are in the paradise. Here we are living in paradise. Yes, we are living in paradise. Tornadoes are not here. Big rainstorms are not here. Landslide are not here. Earthquakes are not here. Tsunami are not here. Massive outbreak of a disease that will never take, that can take to 1 million people, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. Suddenly, people die in large quantity. It's not here. But what you have here is hunger. A silent hunger, killing us slowly. Then we politicize famine. Then we now romanticize famine. Then we make famine an issue of a political maneuver. Then we brought in food. We are now importing food the way Sheikh Shagari did, using using this Minister of Transport.
Is it Diko?
Moro Diko, yes. Yes. In 1982, they were bringing in food. They are bringing in rice, imported rice. So much so that nobody grow rice again. The prices fell. Everybody was happy, preparing for 1983. But by 1983, the disaster sprang up. The oil price collapsed. The $20 billion annual budget went underground. And then the political intolerance became very sharpened. And the government in power wants to return at all cost. Opening the gate for soldiers to walk in easily and cheaply. So understand Abacha and I say that the Shehu Shagari government is kiniko. The clinics, the hospitals are just clinics and all that. Nothing. There's no hospital, nothing kiniko. Everything is upside down. People were happy. They welcomed them. Then the Buhari came with his war against indiscipline and stamped his boot on everybody. and they begin to go to people's private warehouses to break it in the name of bringing food, in the name of asking that they are hoarding. When people don't farm, and the traders buy to keep, then you are accusing the traders of hoarding, and they will begin to share oil, cooking oil in the ministries. We begin to share bag of rice. We begin to line up to buy rice. 1 naira per mudu. Then counter trade, take crude oil, give me food. No, but when they say this cannot continue, we have to re-engineer the economy. They say, IMF no good, the Kiniko is okay, let's adopt their conditionality. Some people still say he went and took IMF loan to revive the Nigerian economy because the payment system became zero. The foreign trade crashed. Their letters of credit are not recognized or honored. All the politicians end up in jail. And then the new crop of the military politicians and the jackpot, Decree 1, Decree 2 especially, and Decree 4. That was how it was till NRC and SDP came on board. But along that, you have a windfall of Iraq war. Iraq war, windfall, $16 billion, which they were accusing Babangida to have taken something out of. But he told them, I didn't build the federal capital from Finigbasa. I built it with your money. Third mainland breed, I built it from your money. Kaduna, Abuja, Kano, super highway, I built it with your money. That's why Babangida said that time. And since he doesn't have that character of exhibitionism, he didn't order for. When he came, he was riding Peugeot 504.
Best line.
You don't see Babangida with a Rolls Royce, except when he went on state visit to UK. That he rode a Rolls Royce with Her Royal Majesty. May her soul rest in peace. But today, when people cannot eat, and you line up 50 vehicles as your motorcade. When you cannot buy a real Panadol or Paracetamol, it's fake.
In the fleet of that motorcade, a single car can clear off all the backlog of pensioners. That is number one.
Of local government or the state?
Including state and local government.
Or which batch?
Okay, it's okay.
It depends on the batch.
But again, those motorcades, look at pick.
Apaya political quagmire.
Pick. Papa, if you bring 500 million naira today and line up pensioners, only God knows the number of households that are going to revive.
Political
They
quagmire.
are crying every day. Most of them are dying. Instead of dying with kalma shahada,
They are dying with
they are dying with
7.5.
kalman pension. Pension, and pension. Many people die, mention their pension. Some of them die with their files. They are going to cash. Hope until you become dash. And yet, you still want to force people to believe in what you are doing. You don't consult anybody. This is not a private thing. Any public officer who don't want them to speak about his government,
leave the office.
You leave office. That's how it's done. This is democracy. We fought it from the military. It has been given to us. Then why don't we utilize it? You can't expect people to keep quiet when you have privatized.
Go back to the issues in the news, please.
Okay. All right. Let's see the Guardian News headlines. Here, Abia APC chieftain Lord's ex-deputy governor's defection to LP. All right, the chieftain of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in Abia State, Edward Kalu Okocha, has congratulated the immediate past deputy governor of the state, Ude Okochukwu, on his recent defection to the ruling Labour Party. Grab a copy of the Guardian newspaper this morning. And then Mba's planned defection unsettles Enugu APC. The alleged planned defection by Governor Peter Mba of Enugu State to the ruling All Progressive Congress APC is currently unsettling, and the state chapter of the party, which is led by Ugochukwu Agbala. Grab a copy of the Guardian newspaper. Extreme heat, okay, done that. And then stop unlawful pay rise for politicians. Serap urges Tinubu. Socio-economic rights and accountability project. Serap has urged President Bola Tinubu to direct the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission RMAFC to immediately suspend the patently unlawful and unconstitutional pay rise. Of course, that is on the Guardian newspaper this morning. You are undemocratic, Olawekpo Ashim accuses APC. Former presidential candidate and chieftain of the People's Democratic Party PDP, Dr. Gbenga Ashim, has described the ruling All Progressives Congress APC as a cult, not a political party. All right, grab a copy of the Guardian. Firm urges reforms passage of facilities management bill. Atlanta drops Lukman for first Serie A match, those sports lovers. And then Bayelsa United, of course, those, of course, are sports. Now, Benue Speaker resigns 48 hours after suspending 4 lawmakers. All right, Speaker of the Benue State House of Assembly, Hyacinth Dajo, has resigned from office. Consequently, the hallowed chamber held an emergency sitting yesterday to pick a replacement. All right, more details are on the Guardian newspaper. And then LASMA inducts media practitioners as traffic mayors to boost road discipline. And Apaya, this one, of course, I think people have been saying this, but let's see. Fugitive Chinese gang leader captured in Abuja, repatriated, to Beijing. No wonder. The Nigeria Police Force, NPF, in collaboration with the International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol, National Center Bureau, NCB, Abuja, has successfully repatriated a fugitive, Dai Ginxiang, to the People's Republic of China. Sometimes people say that some of the Chinese men in Nigeria are prisoners. So I don't know why. All right, so that of course has shown. Police intercept vehicle loaded with crystal meth, other drugs in Ondo. It says operatives of the Ondo State Police Command have intercepted an unregistered vehicle conveying crystal methamphetamine, popularly known as ice, along with other hard drugs. For those people where they drink or they take drugs, they go know what ice mean. All right, the Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, Huriwa, has urged Governor Charles Soludo of Anambra State to pay 100 million naira in compensation to Jennifer Eloho, a 28-year-old core member from Delta State serving in Oba, a Demili South local council. All right, of course, she was assaulted by some security officers there. Now, police probe ordeal of young man chained for 4 years in Anambra. The Anambra State Police Command has launched an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the chaining of a young man identified as Chigbo by his father since July 2021. All right, more details on the, of course, Guardian newspaper this morning. So let's move to another newspaper quickly. And then if you're ready with your phones, you can call in the next few minutes, 09138579001. Drop your comment on Facebook at Badeggi Radio 90.1 MHZFM. And also download our app on Play Store, that's Google Play Store. And of course, wherever you are in this country or in the world, when of course you have data, you can play from there and listen to us live. Now, we have the leadership news headline dated today, of course. All right, this, of course, is still news. All right, let me go forward to the Tribune newspaper quickly. All right, the lines are open now. Before I open the other newspaper, the lines are open. Of course, these are the period, or this is the point where you get to call us and hear your contribution on any of the newspaper or some of the analysis this morning that, of course, Baba and Apaya done. 091-3857-9001 is the number, and I'll go through some of your comments as well on Facebook and the YouTube channel. If you want to watch us live at Badeggi Radio 90.1 TV. Good morning, listener, this morning. Alaikum salam.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Please, I beg, speak louder, no vex.
Yeah, sorry, no problem. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can
Louder.
hear you.
Did you come up to Badeggi, right?
Yes.
Yeah, well done, sir.
Thank you.
How is Baba?
We thank
I'm
God.
here. Thank you.
It's fine.
Yeah, Baba, well done.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. We're enjoying your analysis, sir.
Thank you very much.
You are speaking our mind.
I hope I didn't say anything wrong.
No, not really, sir.
Alhamdulillah.
Not really. May Allah bless you.
Thank you.
Usman Apaya,
Yes, sir.
the great analyst. May Allah bless you. And
Political partner.
Yes, sir. We're grateful.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. We appreciate you for always staying right here with us.
All right, thank you very much. God bless you. More calls will come in. Who is afraid of Senator Buba? That, of course, is on the Blueprint newspaper this morning when a Nigerian politician begins to command the against fellow politicians. All right, chances are he or she is doing something right. All right, please grab a copy of the Blueprint newspaper. Of course, that headline is there. Who is afraid of Senator Buba? And an energy expert advocates framework to boost Nigeria's local oil competition. Good morning to you. 09138579001. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
I want to say happy Monday to Baba and all the members on the station. My name is Dr. Abdullahi Jabi.
Yes.
I want to only advise the governor of Niger State on the issue of his engagement or public discourse at National Television in Abuja. That is not too good enough. He should allow his media people
Government house.
to take charge of such discussions in order to avoid these uncalled for interrogation by Nigerians. That statement is misleading. Quite all right.
All right,
We have
thank you.
challenges in the state,
Okay.
and you should know it that we have challenges. But going to the air to express that all is well in the state is not a good approach. You could have allowed other people to take the badge
Entitled to your
of
opinion.
this interrogation and expose himself to danger. And you know the media will always do their job because that is the hope of the masses. That is
Alright.
what I want to say here.
All right, thank you very much. And of course, according to the stuff I watched there, that man did justice at the end of the interview. We will hold you accountable for what you have just said when the time comes. So I think, don't worry, there are records there. So let's move on. 09138579001. Hello, good morning to you.
Morning, salam alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
MashaAllah, kunat.
All right, sorry. 09138579001. You can call back 09138. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
I'm Adi from this one. Sometime during the discussions in the studio there, Baba didn't make reference to the health system in the country and how bad it is. And just refer you to a little study carried out in K2 around Lagos there.
Okay,
Yeah, K2. Go ahead.
Yeah, and to say that after the DNA test, majority of people thought that the DNA shows the sons are not the of the husband, and a lot of people now trying to look at it as the women are promiscuous. But later on, it was found out that in the health system, the documentation is not properly done. Children are being exchanged. And therefore, you find that a lot of the hospital personnel sell out children, either those who need the female children or the female children. And that to show how collapsed the health system is.
Yeah.
The other issue Baba spoke of is the collapse of institutions. Don't allow institutions in the country to work. And that is why you can find president going to lose 200 tractors, 20 CNG buses, 5-kilometer roads in the state, and so forth. So, well, and then the issue referred to Baba, the Vision 3 2020, that was Talva, which is akin to Vision 2020 of Abacha. And the planlessness that is going on in the state, particularly, where somebody will just say that the system is not working because the previous administration did not do well. But the question we ask is, did you campaign that the previous administration did not do well, or you campaign to right the wrongs? Good morning, sir.
All right, thank you very much. This is a very nice one.
Very nice one.
All right, federal government must be committed to malaria eradication. That, of course, is on the Blueprint newspaper this morning. And then Obasani's policies, people-centered aid. Health reform seeks to save lives, reduce pains, says Minister. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Baba. Good morning, Apaya. Good morning, my great people in the house.
Good morning.
My name is Okolabai. I'm calling from London Street. Benue State Speaker resigned. It is a welcome development.
Welcome.
Hey, welcome.
Other speakers, if they know that they didn't do anything in their constituencies, they're supposed to step down. This is the first in the history of Nigeria that a Nigerian man is on seat, he resigned. This is a history. Because many of them, if they did wrong thing, instead for them to resign, they are still going on that process, which is not good. Calm down. People are coming. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
You know what actually happened? The speaker did that to preserve or to project his image, because there is a rumor, in fact, plan has been cooked against him today, Monday, that he's going to be impeached. So he quickly resigned.
In order not to be disgraced.
Yeah, not to be disgraced.
All right, Ribado's son distributes fertilizers to 400 Adamawa farmers. A lawyer and a philanthropist, Ahmed Nuhu Ribado, has flagged off free distribution of fertilizers to over 400 Adamawa farmers to boost food production. Of course, those stories are on the Blueprint newspaper this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning. My name is Ambassador JPD Challenger. I'm calling you from Tudun Fulani. Benue speaker resign. Akwai sauran lauje cikin nadi, kuma akwai sauran rina a kaba. Hannun mutum ya fara zama na pit shi yasa. If you want pit them, you join them. And if you can't join them, you resign. So it's a welcome development, and he has his own reasons why he did that. So over there, security votes. If states over there are receiving this huge amount of money, then we are from the north, most especially Niger State, who knows what they are receiving in security votes? And these security votes, seriously speaking, that's what the Boomer Bag will have to really use these security votes to empower our vigilante, at least by Haruga, like the way Lolo bought a lot of guns during his own tenure. You understand? He should do that too. He should empower the vigilantes and train them. Because once it comes to banditry, they are the war front. They lack this Halbaka Kakaruga, and they lack this mobility in transportation. They should upgrade their allowances. They are really trying. And this issue of insecurity in Kontagora and other axes here in Mina, seriously speaking, right on the Boomer Bag will have to really use that security boat to empower them.
All right, thank you very much. Of course, spent
not
a
only
year.
all the governors, virtually nobody can be fair on this one. Issue of security
The
vote.
security vote.
All the governors,
Yeah.
it's a cash cow. They are cash cow, yes.
All right, someone is saying our salvation in our hands. Julius Malema opposes Africa's independence on foreign loans. All right, of course, NLC condemns RMAFC's proposed increase in political office holders' salaries. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Akwana.
Hello.
So, alhamdulillah, sir.
Muna jinka.
Ina bukata
lokacin zaɓe ya zo, siyasa ya zo mana, mu zaɓi mutanen da mana aiki. Mu yi koyi da mutanen kudu wannan, su ba za su zaɓi mutum ba sai sun ga me ya fara yi masu a baya. Sannan kuma lokaci na ta ja mana, a yi ƙoƙari a kafa mana kamfuna a ƙasar na samun mu matasa ayyuka yi. Muna da arziki fiye da sauran ƙasashen duniya in ka duba a Najeriya, duk an basu biris. Muna da hanyoyin da za a bi a samu kuɗi, ɓangaren gwalagwalai, ma'adanai, ɓangaren itatuwa, tsirrai, duk kayan kuɗi ne. A yi ƙoƙari da gwamnati da masu kuɗi su sa ido a ɓangarorin, su kafa kamfuna, su samar da ayyuka yi a ƙasar nan. Duk matsalolin ƙasar nan za su kau. Yawancin rashin aiki ne da talauci yake kawo masifa a ƙasar nan. Amma insha Allah ko hanyoyin da za a bi a warware su. Wannan sai gwamnati ya sa ido, ya sa himma, ya tausaya ma talaka. Sannan sai masu kuɗi su ma sun sa ido, sun tausaya ma talaka. Duk abin da zai kawo ma ƙasar nan ci gaba da kuɗaɗen shiga, ai ƙasa a gwiwa inganta ji. Bayan mun mutu za mu bar ma ƴaƴanmu da jikokinmu da wanda ba haifa ba za su hau wannan tafiya din kuma su more. Ka a dogara ga man fetur kaɗai, ana ta wahala a man fetur ya tsada, talaka na cikin hali, amma insha Allah ga hanyoyin samun kuɗi da yawa a ƙasar nan. Saboda ka ai wasa, suna na Isa Garba na bakin custom office.
All right, thank you very much, Ngudi. All right, moving on. Ogun governor promises to complete Abeokuta Papalanto Road rehabilitation. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Osman Affair, I must commend you for a job well done. Likewise, Baba, and the entire crew in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Federal government shares 2.3 trillion on federation allocation on July salary. And most of our governors cannot utilize this money for the purpose, you understand, this money being as like using this money utilizely. It's very, very unfortunate, honestly. Look at the huge amount of money our governors are receiving now. They cannot be able to use those money, you understand, for as like to overcome the security challenge. We're having dilapidated schools all everywhere in most of our, especially in the northern states. So it's that time our governors will be up to speed, you understand, to bring fast development to most of our states. Where are we heading to in this country? When the federal government is trying to share a lot of money and we cannot champion this money for the purpose of, you understand, this money being brought to the to the state. Honestly, it's very, very unfortunate. And kudos to gallant men, you understand, for neutralizing kidnapping in Katsina State, rescuing about 76 victims. We must give them that credit, honestly. They are doing a wonderful job. May Allah continue to rescue us all the time. That's my take.
Thank you very much. And on the Daily Times, ex-PFN president urges Tinubu to reform judiciary electoral system before 2027. That, of course, Daily Times has that. And then Sultan picks Monday, August 24th to begin Rabiul Awal 1447 after Hijrah. Sultan picks Monday, August 24th to begin Rabiul Awal 1447 after Hijrah. Suspended lawmaker emerges new Benue Assembly Speaker. All right, that, of course, one of the four legislators recently handed a 3-month suspension by the Benue State House of Assembly. Baja Mbega has emerged as the new speaker. All right, those details are on the Premium Times this morning. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning to you at the studio.
Good morning.
Baba, so, in this Nigerian, every blessing day we have been glided. We need to be prayerful. Let's join hands together in Nigerian because we are just waiting for God's intervention. I raise my check. It's prayerful, please, and let's love each one another, please.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. And then NLC to RMFAC says holds politicians pay increase or risk national uproar. All right, the Nigeria Labour Congress has condemned plans by the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission (RMAFC) to review upwards the remuneration of political office holders across the country. The Labour movement described the move as insensitive, unjust, and inequitable, warning that it would worsen poverty levels among Nigerians. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
I am Hamza Adamu, calling from Limamina.
Thank you for calling.
You see, actually, the proposed increase of salary by revenue mobilization It's just a mere throw them to the dark so that they will never know so that we never know what they are doing. It is a mere pretense. They don't really mean it. They are busy doing another thing that actually will hurt Nigeria. And that is why I will call on Nigerian voters to please be more sensitive, be more purposeful, know that exactly the regime is not doing fine, and that democratically we must find a way to change this for better. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. 09138579001. After picking a few calls, I'll go through your comments on our Facebook page, and then, of course, we'll continue picking calls to wrap this program up. But Olubado designate Ladoja task family heads on security in Ibadan. And then Delta 2027, Agege urged not to run against Obo Worry. And then, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Jesile. Good morning, Usman Afaya, Badeggi analyst, and good morning, Baba.
Good morning to you.
The peace of Allah continue to be with us in this evening.
Amen.
My name still remains Mr. Desile. I'm calling from Mina. I want to begin this headline on the federal government to establish a CNG station across the city. You see, it's high time federal government should start speaking in tongues. It's high time they should speak in language that Nigeria will understand their direction. Almost a year ago, they told us they are going to roll out CNG bus. And now we didn't see CNG bus. And now they are telling us CNG station. Maybe when you see the bus, you see the vehicle they run. Now you will go establish CNG station. So please, federal government should speak in reality. They should stop taking Nigerian citizens as a lawless people who don't know what they are doing. And lastly, you see the issue of this leadership of a thing. Governors siphoning money, collecting money, not doing the right thing. You see, it's a long time ago I've said this. Nigeria 36 state governors are the problem of this country since the inception of democracy in 1999. Today, Apaya put into you the former governor since 1999, Jonathan, and even the Buhari. Let me ask you, the ecological fund they collected for flood disaster, riverine area community, what have they done? The same problem we are facing, even escalating up to today. So today, Nigeria should know that most of the leaders we are elected in Nigeria today are nothing but corrupt leaders and even corrupt followers. It is only God can take us out of them. Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much. More calls 09138579001. Still here with some headlines. Security agencies deserve better working environment, says Akpabio. All right. Hello. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
We can hear you. Good morning.
My name is Audu Abdullahi here in Mina. You see, it is unfortunate and it is a surprising thing and it's a very shameful thing. The federal government is trying. Let me say the fact. The federal government is trying. Now, the federal government is sharing money up to 2
trillion.
2.001 to state, federal, and state government since July. And there is no any impact on the citizen that there is a smiling face of them or things are improving. What are the governors doing with this money? What are they doing with the money? Is it only salary that they will pay? Is government only for the salary earners? They have to do something. They have to create things. They have to they have to make sure that our hospital has drugs, free drugs. So our schools should be renovated. Give us water, give us electric supply, and then make youth, develop youth, create activities for them, pump money into this, give them money to go to farm, let some produce onion, tomatoes, and other things, so that it will be available.
All right, sorry, 09138579001. And then Customs College graduates 50 officers from Junior Course 22. Over there also security agencies. Okay, I'm taking that. Police arrest suspects over alleged stealing of electricity cable in Bauchi. That, of course, is on the Daily Times newspaper this morning. 09138579001. Okpebolo, Agbegbaku, others join UBTH MD in special thanksgiving. Hello, good morning. Hello. I can hear you. All right, and then TCN takes anti-vandalism campaign to Edo communities. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Josule.
Good morning to you.
Yeah. I would like to react to that newspaper report that said Osun State Governor had 600 billion monthly on security votes.
Million, 600 million.
It was a daily report.
Not billion.
Yes, it was one of the daily report. Investigation on security.
That's why I wanted to say there must be something wrong if you say 600 billion.
Million.
It's million, not billion. It's million.
Million.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I wanted to say how much is the state getting to spend that amount of money.
Million. It's 600 million monthly.
Is today Baba's birthday?
No.
Because you are watching.
You are watching.
Have a nice day, Baba.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Of course, Baba is wearing what, of course, those Nupi people wear. The Agbada, the Baban Rigako, Ewoko. All right, let's move on with some calls or maybe comments on our Facebook page, 09138579001. And let me see if I can give you some voice note, or if we have voice note. I don't think we have. They are all just there. Okay, you're still on to 90.1 FM, and the program is the Global Review and Issues in the News, where, of course, Apaya and Baba has been doing justice to the analysis this morning of some of the trending stories in Nigeria. And of course, you all deserve to know what is going on in Nigeria. Moving on now, let's see the Punch newspaper. All right, thank you very much for staying tuned. Moving on now. We have here the Punch news headlines dated Monday 25th. Now, residents lament as refuse takes over Lagos Community Road. Residents lament as refuse takes over Lagos Community Road. And then 4 detained as 20-man robbery gang invades Bauchi homes. 4 detained as 20-man robbery gang invades Bauchi homes. And then police repatriate high-profile Chinese, of course, fugitive over violent organized crimes. Police rescue 25-year-old KB kidnap victim. That, of course, is on the Punch newspaper of today. 6 Abia kidnap suspects killed in gun duel with police. 6 Abia kidnapped suspects killed in gun duel with police, and then 6 dead, 21 rescued in fresh Sokoto boat crash. 6 dead, 21 rescued in fresh Sokoto boat crash, and then Army rescues 30 in raids. Army kills 15 terrorists, rescues 30 in raids, and then lady dies after arriving boyfriend's house in Osun. Well, for those who have boyfriends, please, you of course should be careful. Now, police probe corruption allegation in Kano, transfers 23 officers. And then police detain 4 suspected drug dealers in Akwa Ibom. Police detain 4 suspected drug dealers in Akwa Ibom. And then also again, police arrest notorious kidnapper Kingpin, 5 others in Nasarawa. Apaya, Sana police does the arrest, Army does the do on Punch newspaper today. This is serious. I wish this happens in Niger State, where they will arrest all these bandits that are coming around, and then so that hunger will stop.
No, I think it's a national thing now. The security, I think they are beefing up the security, and relatively we are now seeing some of the intelligent gathering actually being put in place. We hope they maintain, they improve, and of course maintain that status quo, because if we are going like this, can be getting these leaders of these criminal groups, yes, the sky is going to be our limit.
All right, I see another one there on the Punch that says, the Punch, yeah. Police recover stolen medicines in Niger. You saw that one. The Niger state, what did medicine they do? Now syrup. If we say now codeine and the rest,
this thing, you wouldn't know what it has actually prevented. Most of these criminals, most of these terrorists, they live under the influence of drugs.
Yes.
For you to have the heart of cutting a fellow human being, roast him,
you must be under some.
You must be under a serious.
You must have been intoxicated by something in the first.
We must give kudos, special kudos to Niger State Police Command.
Yes.
Courtesy of the new Commissioner of Police. Okay. The Commissioner of Police, Abla Adam Eleman, I think he has been doing a very, very nice job. This thing, you wouldn't know the implication of these things. These hard drugs, not even the criminals again. The small criminals we are having in town. Don't you see yesterday?
Collecting phones,
there was a video that was trending in the night yesterday. They attacked one boy along this government day. I was watching it. It's not even up to hour 9. I don't know. I can't remember the time, but it was not that much late. They collected his machine. And Zanambunu put him on live. He was streaming live. So he was giving information. So even people, even the security. I hope with that yesterday
they were able to.
Yes, they should be able to do something. So I think the police are doing a nice job. Let's continue to motivate them. Yes,
all right, of course. Yes, the army and the police are trying, and the Punch newspaper has taken a lot of stories or has given details on what, of course, our security personnel are doing.
We have to appreciate the national security advisor. You know, he's a policeman. so he's now making everybody to be proactive. The police, the soldiers, and other sister security. Everybody is, pushing them to be proactive and do their job. They should They should own up to the security, the securing the life of people of Nigeria. It's very important.
Here again, police arrest 2 suspected cattle rustlers in Bauchi. Police, they do work.
The headline is for the police.
Police arrest 2 suspected cattle rustlers in Bauchi. I think if we can be hearing all this news, it will be very good. Nigerians will be happy. At least criminals are taking off the road.
To give us a kind of
relief and yes. Then workers' salaries, loans and labor performance. Of course, that's a headline there. And then PDP NEC gets zoning report today amid convention crisis. All right, the People's Democratic Party will today, Monday, receive the report of its zoning committee at the 102nd National Executive Committee meeting amid deepening tensions over the party's planned nationwide something. All right, so please grab a copy. And then locals beg federal government as Osun, Ondo federal roads crumble. Locals beg federal government as Osun, Ondo federal roads crumble. So please. And then pregnancy faking widow nabbed with cocaine in Lagos. Pregnancy faking widow nabbed with cocaine in Lagos, which means the person fake pregnancy, and I think inside the whatever she put in her belly, she was caught with cocaine. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Josiles.
Good morning to you.
Sorry, I'm back again. Usman Afra.
Yeah.
Kudos to NDLA for a job well done. Arrested a woman with fake pregnancy. A lot is happening in our country, honestly. People want to make money by all means. If not, a widow at the same time, and you understand, carrying a fake pregnancy, transporting cocaine and cocaine, you understand, to a foreign country. Where are we heading to? Instead of how to be thinking of, you understand, how to look for a legit money. The Allah continues to see us through. We are in a mess in this country, honestly.
Thank you.
That's my take.
All right, thank you very much. And then, of course, 09138579001 is the number. WhatsApp line 09064444510. I'll pick 3 more calls and then we wrap the program up this morning. Good morning to you.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Abdurrahman. I'm calling from.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I really appreciate your analysis, especially you and the other man there. Please, I want to inform you people to please, if there's any way the government can help us, please do some Kura here, for sale side. Yesterday, around 9:30 to 10, one of our boutique shops that we used to buy things, those bad guys attacked the guy, cut his body. Thank God that the guy, all those outside boys that used to maybe have medicine of iron, they use the cutlass, cut his body, but the cutlass did not enter inside. They enter in body. So they pack all his money and the bread and even the perfume.
So okay, the buggle is they went to rob him at the shop, Abby?
Yes, yes, around 9:30 in the evening. In the evening. So I would like to advise Nigerians, maybe especially in those areas that those guys used to attack. Many houses, they should have a whistle blow. All these whistle that they used to blow in the field. Let every house have it, so that when we have something like that, I blow my own, the other house blow. If people start blowing like that, they will run away because we don't have even vigilante plus of police. We are not safe here. Please. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. And of course, even with the curfew on commercial tricycles and Okada, things are still going on. I think the security should be empowered to do more. All right, and I believe they are trying their best possible to make sure that Nigerians or Nigerites are safe. All right, here, Yobe Varsity student killed in auto crash and then kidnapped kingpin captured in Nasarawa as police arrest 6 suspects. You see that operatives of the Nasarawa State Police Command attached to the Doma division have arrested notorious kidnap kingpin Mohammed Bami. Hello, of course you're going to be our last caller.
Good morning.
Good
I
morning.
want to talk about our educational system and morality in the government. I don't know what is happening. Is there any law that permits an exact illiterate to become a permanent secretary in the federal or state level, or a DG who has never even seen a classroom before to become somebody who has never even seen a classroom to become a director general in one ministry or that? But I don't know what's really happening, especially in my state here, Niger.
If one who is not in the academia should be a DG or what?
Whether it's tech illiterate, we don't have answer to that question.
Well, I really don't think there is a law to that. Anyone, if you're good to go. I think what they need is just what is up there. All right. Hello, good morning to you. Hello? 0913857901. Is anybody there to call us this morning? Or we wrap the program up quickly, and then of course Usman Apaya is also ready with a topic to discuss on the program, the Badeggi radio link this morning. Is there of course any text message here this morning for me? Nope. Please, for those of us who have always been watching us on Facebook at Badeggi Radio 90.1 MEZ, you could discover, say, some of you, when you go into our Facebook, it redirects you to YouTube. We are trying to build that so that those, of course, abroad will also have the opportunity to watch us live and also, drop comments and contribute. Of course, it's their country. There are Nigerians in diaspora. So please bear with us. You can still drop your comments on our Facebook book page as you listen to us, maybe via our app or, of course, the normal radio or MP3s you use to, tune onto the frequency, the 90.1 FM. So please bear with us. All right. Is there any message for us, Mr. John, this morning? right, what I see here is thank you very much. Thank you for always. And then someone, Abubakar Shuaibu, is saying good morning. Good morning to you too. And then staying right with us on the. Okay, thank you very much for, of course, always being with us. Okay, I have plenty here. This one says, Adamu Umar Chetu says, good morning, Badeggi Radio. May Allah continue to be with you, and your global review program is well recommended. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Adamu Umar Chetu. And then Isa Muhammad says, good morning, Badeggi FM. I'm always glad to listen to Baba Badeggi so much that I don't like him to stop talking, because every sentence, every word by him has wisdom in them, and only intellectual minds can appreciate Baba. Thank you, Baba Badeggi. Kindly keep the flame of truth burning, sir, and then you are an asset to Nigerians. I hope Nigerians begin to realize that Baba is an asset, because recently Baba said he extended his visa, and me too, I want to follow suit by making sure I also go to
do you want them to
Italy.
When prophets are not respected in their home? Well,
Also, we have more, but let me see. I can take 3 or 4, the last ones here. It says, good morning to the good people listening to Badeggi Radio. Listening to Nigeria daily every day will make you understand that our leaders don't have the poor masses at heart. Look at how retired civil servants are suffering with health challenges. May the creator of our universe deliver us. Amen. Thank you very much, Omar Rabiu. And then King Audu Twachiko, says, good morning, Badeggi Radio. You people are truly doing great job. May Allah bless your job. Thank you very much, King Audu there. And then Baba Muhammad also says, may Almighty Allah Karim be with us all on the right track. Thank you very much. And of course, there are more messages here on our Facebook page, right? Yeah. And then, of course, Usman Alabi Mohammed, I've seen your message, but I would love not to read everything though, because I think I also saw somebody who Alabi, twice you send messages. Thank you very much. And then Ibrahim Ibnu Abdullah, thank you. And Isa Muhammad, thank you very much. Zachary Abubakar, thank you. Aminul Awal, thank you. King Audu, I just read your message. Thank you very much. And then Umar Rabiu, thank you. Julius Samuel, thank you for, of course, sending those messages. And then comment, Abubakar Muhammad, thank you very much. Baba Muhammad. We also have Karma Saliu, right? I hope I'm right. Thank you very much. And then Adamu Umar Chetu, thank you. I read your message. And then Muhammad Bukar, thank you very much. Abdullahi Abdul Rashid, thank you very much. And then also the last person here is Mohammed Bukar. All right, for those of you who have been watching us and who are trying to hook, sorry if the network is fluctuating, sorry, apology, but no be our fault. Now our YouTube channel is at Badeggi Radio 90.1 TV. You subscribe, and by the grace of God, I believe Mr. John, the consultant, and Mr. Apaya, the political quagmire of this radio station, we'll do justice to making sure that next year we begin to give gifts, even if not book or wisdom, because Badeggi Radio is a university to listeners out there. And I think if they join me on my Matters Arising, they will definitely hear more of course, what people are saying about Badeggi Radio. So we've come to the end of the program right about now. So Mr. Apaya, your parting words.
My parting words, if you want to appeal to our followers on Facebook to just bear with us as we are migrating to Badeggi Radio 90.1 TV. That's like our YouTube. Please just bear with us. Very soon we shall all be streaming on both sides. And yes, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, listeners of Badeggi Radio 90.1 FM. It's been a wonderful day, wonderful morning rather, and of course the program has been Global Review with of course the issues and the news. Join us same time tomorrow for another edition of the program.